up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you after Week 16. We just beat the Indianapolis Colts 20-3. We moved to 9-6 and secure the first playoff berth for us since 2018. That's a 4-year playoff drought that we just ended, and especially with the quarterback like Justin Herbert and the other great pieces that we have. We have been disappointed in the past, but today we finally reached that point where we are, have won enough games and we get into the dance, and I could not be happier. We're excited, and I truly think that Justin Herbert is a Super Bowl worthy quarterback, and I truly believe that this team, how it's looked in the past few games, how well we've played against these good teams, I truly think that we can go up against any team and beat them. I truly believe that. Even the Chiefs, even the 49ers, even whoever, we might be heavy underdogs and it'll be a very hard game, but I think we could do it. So to celebrate, I have a beer here, St. Bernardus Triple. It's an 8% beer, triple fermentation from Belgium. Wow, this just tastes like a smooth, not light, but flavorful, rich, doesn't turn you off with the hops. And it has a little bit of hint of some fruit at the end, but not like that sweet, overpowering thing. Just like a very, very subtle, fruity flavor at the end. Usually I don't like fruity drinks, but wow, that's an incredible beer. Thank you, Chargers, for making the playoffs and allowing me to have a reason to buy that beer. So, all right, let's go. Let's go to the stats. Justin Herbert, 24 for 31, 235 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, took 4 sacks, fumbled it once, and a 84.7 passer rating. This guy hasn't been having his best games the past 2 games, Titans and now today. He had 2, bad decisions, the interception and the fumble. But if you watch this thing, this dude is throwing lasers, third down, throwing lasers in the middle of the field, to the side, to the receivers when we needed it. Again, we didn't have much of a rush game until maybe the end, you could say. Justin Herbert is what makes this thing go. This guy is the dude. He's the dude. He's the one that moves the ball down the field. He's the main guy. He's throwing lasers, beautiful, perfect spirals, looking like the balls are coming out of the football shooting machine. Looks like it's coming from a Google AI robot. That's what Herbert throws. That's the type of passes he throws. This dude, clean up the mistakes, but this dude's a legend. He's a legend. He deserved to make the playoffs. Finally, we get to see him go up against the top competition and really play when it really, really, really matters, which is the playoffs. Hats off, Justin Herbert. Even his bad games were freaking amazing. Enough said there. Hats off, Justin Herbert, the captain of our team. Yes, we have other great players, but Justin Herbert, head and shoulders, carrying this thing. We would be nothing without Justin Herbert. Rushing, Austin Ekeler, 18 for 67, 3.7 average, 2 touchdowns along of 16. Got 67 yards for Austin Ekeler this season. That's a good game. He did good enough. Josh Kelly, 9 for 33, 3.7. I like Josh Kelly. He's a little more explosive out of the backfield. Good game rushing. We rushed it 32 times for 101 yards, 3.2 average, 2 touchdowns. We rushed over 100 yards. That's kind of rare for us, so I'm very happy about that. I want that to be the minimum. But at the end of the day, whatever it takes to win. If that is throwing it 100 times, then we're gonna do that. If it's rushing it 100 times, we're gonna do that. Whatever it takes today. This is what it took. So we're happy about it. Austin Ekeler punching it in from the goal line. He's a little beast. He's a beast. This dude could pull a freaking truck by himself with some ropes on his back. That's the type of legs he has. This dude can carry like freaking 3 dudes on his back if he had to. So hats off to these guys. Josh Kelly, good job. Cheers. Let me just taste that beer again. Wow. All right, receiving Keenan Allen, 11 receptions, 104 yards, the long of a long of 25 with off 14 targets. This dude is a ninja. They call him the Slayer. This dude is just out there finessing the defense, just setting them up and cutting out to the other side, just finding the pockets of space. And because he knows that Justin Herbert has the laser arm, has the laser intelligence to know where Keenan's going to be, when to throw the ball. Keenan Allen is thriving with Justin Herbert. They're thriving off each other. This is a beautiful relationship that they both have. Also, Mike Williams, 4 receptions, 76 yards, long of 26. This dude was big. He had a couple, probably all of them were big plays. Freaking getting first downs, jumping up deep, like 20 yards down, jumping up, being big, being a big target, catching the ball, getting the first down. He had a big screen. Beast. It's like a beautiful matrimony, beautiful marriage. This is a 3-way marriage, and it's beautiful. I've never seen something so beautiful. You're gonna try and shut down Mike Williams. We're going to Keenan. You're gonna try and shut down Keenan. We're gonna throw it to Mike Williams. We're gonna switch it up. They're each gonna get theirs. Beautiful. It's like a freaking Mona Lisa work of art what happens on the field with this passing game. Josh Palmer, he's even the sub-in guy when one of them are like not, they're feeling a little down or something. Josh Palmer is there to step up. 2 receptions, 16 yards. That's not much, but he was ready. He was waiting for that tag in to jump in there and get the yards. Austin Ekeler, 4 receptions for 12. That's not much, but Austin Ekeler, he gets the scraps. He gets the short passes, and he does well with that. He thrives off that. Austin Ekeler can be ready when his number is called. This dude, throw him the ball, and he's going to make people miss. He's going to give it his best shot, and he's going to freaking keep moving after contact, We're going to defense now. Defense was big. Drew Tranquill, 11 tackles, a sack, 4 solo. Drew Tranquill has been big all season. This guy deserves to be captain. I've already said this. Deserves a new contract probably. I don't know how much we're going to pay him, but he's been big. He's been a leader. I see him giving his pregame speeches, and honestly, they hype me up. They make me want to freaking get the ball and go call up my friends, play some tackle football. Try and put in that work and, Michael Davis, 7 tackles, an interception, 3 pass deflections. This guy wasn't even a starter, in the beginning of the season. This guy stepping up. He was the 3rd string, stepping up like the starter. 7 tackles and a pick. I mean, he was, it was maybe an easy pick, but this dude was there. He was ready for that ball like a vulture pretty much. Came through like a vulture to get that stuff and get some yards, got upfield. Beautiful. He's been playing great. Morgan Fox, 6 tackles, 2 sacks. Damn, Morgan Fox, good freaking job. This whole defense got 7 sacks. That's maybe a team high for the season. And, that's what we need. We need this defense to be pulling their weight. Last year, defense was not that good, giving up rushing yards out the wazoo, honestly. And this, I don't know what they were trying to do, trying to pass it so much, because our pass defense seems to be the strength. Kenneth Murray, 6 tackles, a sack. I don't know if he got an interception. No, I don't think he did. Doesn't really say here. No, he didn't get an interception, but Kenneth Murray has been playing great too. I'm surprised he hasn't missed a game, I don't think. He's been there pretty much all season. Middle linebacker, him and Drew Tranquill, reliable this year. You love to see that. And they've been playing good. They've been playing real good. So you're really happy. I'm really happy to see that. They've been a big part of this team. Aloy Gilman did good. Bryce Callahan, 5 tackles. Derwin James, 3. A pick. That shot that got him ejected. Honestly, in my opinion, I do think that he deserved that ejection. That was a brutal hit. Um, I think he led with the head, kind of hit the guy in the neck when he wasn't looking. He was defenseless. Brutal, brutal hit. Honestly, I'll keep this quick. I played high school football. I played football since I was even 11 in middle school tackle. I used to take my hits, you know. I was a running back. I was like a scat back, and I was decently good. I scored touchdowns. I got interceptions. I made my plays. I was a starter. Um, but I knew I'm only 5'7", so I knew that in college, if I take a hit like that, I might be in the hospital like permanently. So I I was like, nah, bro, I think I'm good off that because I don't really think I'm going to go to the NFL. And as much as I love playing this game, football is my true love, my first sports love. Um, I had to give it up, and I knew that. And I understand you're trying to set the tone, and I appreciate that. We want to be a tough physical team that lays the boom. I say that a lot, but um, but there's a line that we can't cross. Khalil Mack, oh no, Kyle Van Noy, 2, a sack. This dude's been getting sacks like freaking every week now. Beast. This guy is stepping up. He hasn't really missed a game. Hats off. Khalil Mack, 2, a sack. He hasn't had a sack in a while. He pushed the tackle into the quarterback again. He hasn't even missed a game. These are the Iron Men of the team. Even, we were getting injuries here and there, everywhere. But certain guys were there all along. And hats off to these guys. It's a long season. It's brutal. So you can't give these guys enough credit just for being there. Availability is the best ability, first and foremost. Sebastian Joseph Day, 2. Chris Rumpf, 1. He got a sack. We're going to look at Colts. Nick Foles, 17 for 29. That's not a bad ratio. 143, that's not very good. 3 picks, 0 touchdowns, a 31.9 rating. Hats off to this defense, shutting this passing attack down. We won. I mean, we should have had more points on offense, but we held this team to 3 points. 3 points? 3 points. That's a soccer match. That could have been a soccer team out there. Cheers to that. The defense, 3 points, 3 picks. He had the same amount of points as picks. The rushing, Zach Moss, 12 for 65, 5.4 average. I thought they should have rushed him more because, honestly, our rushing defense is our weakness. But if you think about it, what's a good day of rushing? 100 yards, 150, maybe 200 yards? It's the passing that really gets the yards in the NFL. So I'm going to give my overall right here. I'm going to try and just cap it all up. Look at the schedule. This has been a long season. We've won 3 in a row after losing to the Raiders. That was my highest watched video, to the Raiders, after we got whooped. I was upset after that game. I was thinking, what the heck is going on with this team? We're broken. And then we just put it together like some engineers. Just figure this thing out. Put that together. It turned into like some beautiful machine that just works. And I give hats off to everybody, really. Hats off to the players. Hats off to the coaches. Brandon Staley. I don't know what goes on, but second year, Brandon Staley's going to the playoffs. I don't get the fire Brandon Staley. I don't give a shit about Sean Payton. I don't need Sean Payton. I'm down for Brandon Staley. I think he's got balls. He's going for fourth downs. Whenever. Appreciate that. And we're going to see what he can do when he goes up against the other great teams in the playoffs. Because he's earned it. He's earned it. Took us to the playoffs. He's earned it. Joe Lombardi, People hate this guy. People really hate this guy. What I think, I don't really. Dude, we're winning. We're winning. We made the playoffs. Herbert's has a down year, but we're having a good year. So we don't need Herbert to throw 400 yards and 8 touchdowns a game like he almost was doing last 2 years. Let's balance this thing out. Let's lean on the defense, the freaking rush game a little bit, which hasn't been very good at all. And bro, if we win, we win. That's all there is to it. So if we were losing, I'm gonna criticize these guys, and if we're winning, I'm gonna praise them. And that leads me to my next point, which is Tom Telesco. I literally started this channel to try and get Tom Telesco out. And the thing is that it was nothing personal. This is just about wins and losses and success. Tom Telesco in the past, 2 playoff appearances, not very good ones either, in 9 seasons, I believe. 0 division titles, and just a lot of disappointment, has a losing record. So I was saying this is his do or die year, and he did it. I still think that next year you're still gonna be under pressure, but we'll see what happens. For now, you're off the hook. At least I set the bar at playoffs. If we're one and done, we're gonna be upset. But for me, the bar was playoffs. I predicted a 10-7 year. I predicted a 10-7 year, a win in the wild card, and a loss in the divisional round. We got 2 games left against the Rams and the Broncos. We should probably win them. Hopefully, against the Broncos, we can sit Herbert, sit Eckler, sit Keenan and Mike. I'm not afraid of the Bills. I'm not afraid of the Bengals. The Ravens, maybe. The Ravens are kind of scary. And I don't really know who else. The Dolphins, no, I'm not afraid of those teams. But honestly, at the end of the day, whoever it may be, let's go. Let's go. We got the team right now. We're playing well. You know, we have a lot to look forward to still in this year, this football season. So I want to see us get in the playoffs and whoop some ass. Like, let's get these wins. The Bengals made it all the way to the Super Bowl last year. I don't think we're incapable of doing that, honestly. So cheers. That was a big beer. I'm feeling that thing. And it feels good. And this win feels good. I believe in this Chargers team. I believe in this organization right now. They've given us hope. They've given us belief or whatever. Let's do it. Let's get this win. We could beat anybody. That's all I got. Chargers truth are out. Thank you.